The parable of the unmerciful servant, forgiveness and mercy. In this parable, Jesus tells the story of a servant who owes an enormous debt to his master. When the servant begs for mercy, the master forgives him and cancels the debt. However, when this same servant encounters a fellow servant who owes him a small amount of money, he refuses to forgive him and has him thrown into prison. When the master finds out, he is angry and punishes the unforgiving servant for not extending the same mercy he received. The parable teaches us about the importance of forgiveness and mercy. The servant in the story owed an impossibly large debt, which he could never have paid back. But the master showed him mercy and forgave the entire debt. This is a powerful image of God's forgiveness toward us. No matter how much we have sinned and fallen short of God's standard, we can receive forgiveness and be restored to a right relationship with Him. But the story also shows us that we are expected to extend the same forgiveness and mercy to others. The unforgiving servant had just been forgiven an enormous debt, but he was unwilling to forgive someone who owed him only a small amount. This shows us how easy it is to forget the mercy we have received and to become self-righteous and unforgiving toward others. The consequences of being unforgiving are also clear in the parable. The master punished the servant for not showing mercy to his fellow servant. This reminds us that if we are unwilling to forgive others, we will face consequences as well. Unforgiveness can lead to bitterness, anger, and broken relationships. It can even hinder our relationship with God. The parable of the unmerciful servant teaches us that forgiveness and mercy are at the heart of the Christian faith. We have received a great gift of forgiveness from God, and we are expected to extend that same forgiveness to others. Let us remember the mercy we have received and seek to be merciful and forgiving toward others, just as God has been merciful and forgiving toward us.